Battle show here on the Extreme Improv Extremes channel. So, hello everyone, and make sure you smash that subscribe button here on the Extreme Improv YouTube, not Extreme Improv, yeah, on the Extreme Improv YouTube channel. God damn it, right, I'm going to interrupt this already, just because a notification pops up. This happened when I was streaming Extreme Improv last night. A premium account on X, Twitter, is required to create live broadcasts on their platform. Please upgrade to a premium subscription on Twitter or stream to a different destination. So we're not on Twitter tonight, guys. Damn you, Elon! Elon! Right, oh my god. What a pain. What's the point of paying for multi-streaming software if I can't stream to multi-places? Anyway, we haven't quite made it to the introductions round yet, but we will soon. But if I'm going to keep getting pop-ups telling me that we're not actually live, that's going to be a pain. Like, it's
You're not live.
That we are live, Tim. We're just not live on Twitter because even though I paid for software to be able to stream everywhere, they now make it so you have to pay to stream to Twitter by paying for Twitter, which I'm not going to do.
It's crazy that Elon Musk is trying to steal your like X here. You know?
I know.
Your brand.
I know. I should like all of the time. I throw up the X, and
yeah.
I'm gonna have to rename the show.
A lawyer? Who one of us is a lawyer? We're suing Elon Musk.
Yeah,
I can pretend to be
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, hang on. Is someone else joining? Who is this? There is someone at the bottom of my screen. I'm not sure who that is. Oh shit! It's Nick. No, it's Nick. Right. Hello. We have not even begun the introductions yet. Like, guys, I'm not going to lie, it's been a traumatic week. Not only can I not stream to Twitter anymore, but it turns out Cobra Kai started today, and I forgot. I haven't been watching Cobra Kai. Everything's going wrong in my life. I just let's go to the intros. So, Dave, say hello to the people. Give us some random geek trivia.
Hello to the people, I am Dave MC here in Paris, France, and my geek fact today is in the original Sonic the Hedgehog game, if you do nothing with Sonic in the first mission, he leaves on his own.
Can confirm.
What?
He walks off the screen.
Yeah, literally, if you leave him there, stood for too long, he will look at the camera, just look at you with his arms around his hips, and then jump off the screen.
And die.
I might have to put this test to the theory as we're doing.
Like 10 minutes.
Do it. Yep.
Well, I don't know if I've got a Sonic the Hedgehog to be able to play, but I'm going to try. Right, okay, let's have a look. Who else? You get a bonus point for that, Dave. Capital, say hello to the people.
Hail from the land of leopards, elephants, and crocodiles, and me, whatever. My name is Cap, and my geek fact for today, because I ran the Disney beauty contest on my community channel, my YouTube channel, the community tab, I've actually learned the names of the different era of Disney movies. So we all know the classics, which was won by Snow White, and the Renaissance era, which was the 80s and the 90s, where you get the Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and that sort of stuff. Ariel won that one. And then the 2000 era was also known as the experimental era for Disney, where you don't technically get not princess movies, where mostly movies about dudes and then some movies about girls that are not princesses. So I included some honorary princess, but there are princesses in that era as well, so I included them. And Mulan won that one. And right now the 2010s, which is known as, let me get the name, which is known as the revival era, where Disney kind of went back to old school princess movies, where they made a bunch of princess movies in the 2010s. And that competition is currently running, and Elsa is kind of in the lead. So go and vote there, and that's my geek fact.
Okay.
That is interesting in that.
Go on, Tim.
It's interesting how the MCU is in their experimental phase right now, trying to see what sticks.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the Disney's experimental era was very successful. It had comedy movies that actually did really well, turned into a lot of good memes, like Emperor Screw.
And they did extremely goofy movie during that era, and the Goofy movie, which is a fucking classic. And
Yeah,
if you
but
don't know who Powerline is, you need to stop listening to this podcast and look up Powerline on YouTube, and then come
and
back. It's
and
only
it
like
made
10 minutes long.
the 2000s made the most underrated Disney movie, Treasure Planet. Why is
Yes!
that of all the movies? Why has that not had a remake?
Well, no, Dave, no, I don't want that to be a remake movie, okay? I want it as good as it is.
Oh wait, no, it's based on the original Treasure Island, which is better. Go check that out.
Yeah, go do that.
Yeah. Okay, good. Continuing our introductions. I forget where we got to. Tim, say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. I am Tim, and I am coming at you live from Providence, Rhode Island, not inside my car. Pretty cool day today. And the geek fact that I have is I was listening to a Star Talk, which is Neil deGrasse Tyson's podcast, and he said that according to current particle physics theory, the Higgs boson is the particle that gives things mass. Like, it's the thing that's in the space between like atoms and electrons and protons, and that like an electron or a proton flying through the Higgs bosons, those bosons they're called, that's actually what gives something mass. Like, almost like if you're in a pool and you're trying to swim through, it's the water that gives you that sort of resistance and mass. So that's kind of how I'm to frame it. If the space between every other particle is made of Higgs bosons. And Dave, are you asleep yet? Because I can continue talking if you need to lull you into deeper
Keep going.
REM.
I love all of this God particle and all that stuff. It's great.
Yeah, it's cool. It's so cool, and like it explains the fabric of the universe, and you know, I'm so curious. But anyways, there's your geek fact of the week.
Okay, thank you very much. Dev, say hello to the people. Go on,
Do
Cam.
I get a bonus
Dev.
point?
Next
Yeah, you
time
get a
we will
point.
talk about...
Yay! All right, I was hoping I get a point.
We'll talk about another theoretical particle that moves faster than light, which was talked about in the Fantastic Four movie.
Really?
Okay. Yeah. Dev.
Hi, I'm Dev, and my geek fact of the week is the 1994 Street Fighter live-action movie is technically a Christmas movie.
Don't worry, you get a point. Don't worry. You get a point.
Boo!
I protest.
Formal protest.
I will have to do with David, which is something I hate to do, but I love that movie.
Okay, Nick, I'm taking away a point for pandering. No, I'm joking. Right, okay, Dev, what are you going to say?
Technically, due to the release date, due to the American release date, it's a Christmas movie.
What? Street Fighter came out at Christmas?
Yes, in America.
That feels like the ultimate summer blockbuster.
It came out in December 23rd, 1994, in America.
Wow. Oh, when did it come out in the UK?
Summer.
Oh, there you go. That's why I'd remember it that way. Wow,
All right.
how about that?
Hold on. I have to say this then. It's Street Fighter's a Christmas movie, so it's Die Hard, goddammit. Oh, and a bonus fact.
Yeah.
It's the 20th anniversary this year, and the release date nearly falls on a Tuesday. It falls on a Monday.
I don't understand the significance of the Monday.
No, it was nearly Tuesday. Because... Okay, never mind, I've lost it.
Okay, don't worry. Oh shit, it's Nick. Say hello to the people.
Hi, oh shit, it's Nick. No, but seriously, I'm Nick. My geek fact of the week of the day is in the the 1995 edition of Game Pro, which was a magazine in the US many years ago. They were talking about upcoming video games in particular. Going back to the Sonic the Hedgehog topic, it was a 3-page ad that Sega put out for Sonic. That the first 3 pages were just blurs. The Sonic was just so fast, and it was like Here's our new mascot was the first line. You'll see if you turn the page quickly. You flipped over the page, it would be like, nope, not fast enough. Then you flip it again, and then there was Sonic standing still, tapping his foot, and saying like, "Who's the wise guy that paused the system?" Because he was so fast that he would just like blur through the pages.
Ah, okay. Well, cool. Okay, so good. You get a point there. Why not? Now we're going to go.
Oh, why not?
Well, I'll be honest, Nick. I was trying to look up about this Sonic the Hedgehog thing. It's causing me sleepless nights now. But we will move on. Right now, there's I'm sure a load of stuff. I've been missing Cobra Kai. What have you guys seen or want to react to? What's your hot takes of the week, Dave?
I'm gonna say thank fucking God the Acolyte is over.
I was waiting for this rant.
Here we go. It is just law-shattering bullshit. That it was just so confusing. Not in a way like where you're interested in. Oh, these questions. I want them answered. You're like, I'm more fucking confused than when I first went in. You know, it literally want me to make my own lightsaber real and commit seppuku. It was that bad. Because they like spoiler territory. I don't bloody care because they brought Darth Plagueis in, his first on-screen appearance, and he looks like some creepy pervert in the shadows.
Wow. Okay, let's see how it's done.
Yeah, thanks Tim. Thanks Tim. So he was there in the shadows. So now he knows about all these two twin girls that were born magically from the Force. Wow, I can do that. And he does.
Was Anakin. That was supposed to be
No. Apparently, these twin girls are the first ones to be born from the Force, and the Force was so powerful it split one baby into two babies.
This is literally the plot of Doctor Who.
Yeah, well, wait for it, but wait, there's more. I need to get this out, Nick. I need to get this out. So the fact is that this Sith has been going around, has now killed at least 10 Jedi, right? And the Jedi Council now know Ki-Adi-Mundi's in the fucking show, which he shouldn't be, because now that makes him know that these people were killed by a known named Sith, right? And now there's a lovely. Oh, they thought, oh, we'll have this little bit in the end. Yoda was in a final shot of the scene, so now he fucking knows that these Jedi were killed by a Sith. So, in the Phantom Menace, their whole line of the Sith have been extinct for 1,000 years. We've had 1,000 years of peacetime. No Jedi have been killed by a Sith in 1,000 years. That's all just gone down the toilet, and it was just like, what the fuck were you thinking? Thinking adding Jedi from the Phantom Menace, knowing that they were killed by the Sith. Why would you? Do you think that's a little nod? It's stupid.
Okay, when is the Acolyte set?
It's set about 80-something years before the Phantom Menace.
Before Anakin baby.
Yeah, before Anakin.
Okay. Do you know, there's a massive problem with prequels in general. Like, I go to so many different examples, but the one that pops in my mind here is like when they made the Hobbit movies, and there's like this whole sequence where the wizards go to fight Sauron, and then it's a surprise when he comes back 50 years later. It's like you've stepped on your own surprise by just, we need to jam it in here. So
but yeah,
they've made, so from what I understand, they've made Star Wars where they've basically told the same story that already happened with a different character, but before we get to it. So it's
and as well as it's the so in the Phantom Menace, that was in established lore, Darth Maul was the first Sith to be revealed in 1,000 years. You know, the Sith were gathering strength, gathering power, waiting for someone to lead the Sith Empire back into glory. But having this now, having what is called Smilo Ren killing Jedi, and then having the Jedi Council know that they were killed by a Sith and hiding that fact, it's just like, what the hell are you thinking?
Okay,
It's not good storytelling.
Right, so here I've got the design as they showed of Darth Plagueis, right? And let's see if I can zoom in a bit more because for some reason
there he is.
Right, so that's what he looked like in the Acolyte.
Yep.
Now, when I've looked up this character as he normally exists, I'm going to be honest, Dave. He looks better in the Acolyte. What the hell is that? Wait,
Put the hood on. Put the hood on. With the hood.
No, I'm not slamming the fact that Darth Plagueis looks the way he does.
Why is he Lord Voldemort? He has no nose. How does he smell?
Maybe it's a mask.
He's an alien.
Maybe it's a mask.
He has a nose. Yeah.
Like there's a mask in Mandalore. There's Revan's mask. There's like a lore.
It's not a mask.
behind.
He is an alien. He is the same. He is an alien.
So they don't say. They say it's not a mask, or that
It's
it
not.
is.
He does not wear a mask.
Okay.
There was
This Acolyte show that's new, that's creating all this brand new lore, has stated that it's not a mask.
Yeah, it's all this established lore that they've had. They've now just said, no, we're going to ignore that. No, Revan is nowhere to be seen. All the stuff from Legends, forget it. The Old Republic, nobody cares. They're just making stuff up as they go along. Like you could have had, but the one example I'd give is in the Mandalorian. They didn't go into detail with it, but they said that the Mandalorians and the Jedi have history. Yeah, because they had a whole bloody war with a splinter group of Jedi led by Revan, who the Mandalorians respect. And yeah, I get that they can't drag that whole thing into the Mandalorian, but still, you're now making up stuff that never happened.
Yeah, okay, Dave, right, so if you could you explain this next image for us, please? What's going on here?
I guess is that another Darth Plagueis one that you've just dragged from the dredges of Google Images?
This was supposed to be in the prequels.
I believe that is not Darth Plagueis.
Okay. Well, let's see what else we can muster up.
Well, because they never really explained. They showed the image of him with the lightsabers, but they never really said who he was. That we know he was active during the Phantom Menace, and he died in the Phantom Menace. That's it.
Yo, David, I know what that image is, by the way.
Tell me.
It's the image that they used for the statues at Easter Island.
The what?
I'm being stupid. Continue.
You mean Alex Pereira from MMA? The totem pole?
I have no idea. Okay, but
I do have to say that there was supposed to be a scene in the prequels where, with Darth Plagueis, I think, where he spies on Anakin a bit, but I think that idea was wrong.
Yeah, no, Cap, that scene is filmed, but it's shown through Plagueis' like POV, so you don't see him, but you see someone watching the conversation.
Right, Dave. Sorry.
Are you going to show me more Google Images?
Hang on. Wait, yes. And perhaps you can explain this image.
Okay.
And tell me what's wrong with what they did on the show. Look, the one they have, where is it?
Where is it?
Actually, I'm not going to lie. That one makes this one look better. That doesn't look so bad, right?
No, it's not how he looks. It's the way that he's there. You know, he's just there. He was there so they were on a planet. He stripped down Game of Thrones style naked, and he's been there the whole time. Yeah, he was on there. From what we can gather, he was there the entire time watching them.
Back up. He strips.
Not him. No, not him. But the Sith, the Smilo Ren, Chimera, the Stranger, that guy. It's this weird. I don't know what they were thinking. This whole show was not cohesive. It was all over the place. It's like having too many chefs creating their own dish in a steakhouse, you know. And that is the problem with, basically everything. Yeah, everything. But no, it's a problem with all of these big studio things, though, isn't it? Just because they get the rights to it, and it's not like George Lucas wrote this story with one co-writer. It's now, we've bought this,
who can write it, and as soon as it bombs with one, they try someone else, and
Well, as well is that they made the mistake of setting it in a period of peacetime between like the Old Republic and it's the High Republic. Oh, great, fine. There's a whole era of peacetime where there are no Sith active. No one's seeing them in 1,000 years, and there's more Jedi than there are Sith at this point. You had a whole fucking era called the Old Republic where there were millions of Sith. There were thousands of them. Like they had a whole empire established. Why would you not go back there where there are thousands of them and they're more active instead of an era? Like if you want to show them gathering their strength, fine, but then don't have the show have them out in the open blatantly saying you would call me a Sith and then killing Jedi for then the Jedi to find this out and then cover it up. So there's a whole conspiracy now that the Jedi are hiding the Sith from the Republic.
I also hate the fact that they keep undermining like the original story and mainly Anakin because that's been the one that I care about because it's Clone Wars thing. It's like he kind of makes the whole story pointless by saying they did that to Luke Skywalker first, and then they now do it to Anakin Skywalker. Like, no, he wasn't the first baby. They were already twins with Arnold and Danny DeVito. They were here before that. So I was like, what?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's my rant on the Acolyte. I am done.
You should have said it in a
Dave,
more monotone voice so I could fall asleep.
Yeah, Dave. Before we carry
You're gonna
on,
try and do my kind of oratory.
Dave. Before we carry on, I was just hoping that perhaps you could explain this.
So I want to try. I guess the mask is supposed